Hello everybody and welcome to the second of my Ogre Battle Hardtype version 1.042b that I made a testing for zombrero here. My first video, or the second video which I did of Sharom, ended up getting lost somehow. My computer decided to be stupid and not record it. Due to that fact, I will be redoing the stage here. A few changes. My Diana stats were way out of whack. I thought it seemed a bit weird. I talked to Sam about it. It was an issue. Her stats are much more normal now. Not so far ahead that she beats everyone. As far as everything goes, my units be reconfigured slightly. You know, nothing too bad. Like I said, this will eventually that'll be from there will become a wyvern. We will put a giant dragon here. That'll be a neutral dragon. Holy Dragon will go with Clowns, Evil Dragon will go with Warren, and the Dragon after the stage hopefully will take the from the last time I did it. Other than that, a few changes here. The way my units are led and stuff, I messed up around a little bit. And we need to do a couple quick ends. This is partially just my OCD, like having as many unique unit types as possible. Few different icons, so both everyone looking the same, hopefully. So we're gonna have two wizards that can't do anything about that, unfortunately. But otherwise, still not too bad. So yeah, like I said, these are the changes. I put the Doll Mage and the Golem together. Other changes are as opposed to the two honor shields I got for items last time. I have a Hydra Fang here, which was one of the items I got. And the Death Cape. Also, this version of the pack has fixed item descriptions finally, which is a godsend because that matters quite a bit. Other changes from the first, though you would have noticed it, are healing items. Double the cost of healing items, so it's ridiculously expensive to heal anyone. More so than what before, which is 18k wasn't enough, so revives are 36k, everything else like a cure is 4k. Also fix the issue with the fact that they were selling black axes as opposed to battle axes. That was just an error, it happens. That's what that is. So, you both don't remember this is going to be anyways extremely similar to last time. So that's where I'm deploying this. One thing I'm going to try and do, as opposed to the first time I did this, is not have as many units, or my leader take on as many units. I got the rebels fairly quick, and then my alignment was still, you know, on the lower end, and that's just always a bit of a pain to deal with because of course, as well, I want to be able to skyrocket around there. Alright. So, a couple kind of minor changes, nothing super huge. Units changed very slightly. And who knows, maybe I'll get an early Stone of Dragos and have a Dragon and the very first time. It's possible. It'd be awesome.
Liberation.
As usual, the opinion meter will be doing the majority of the delivery. Drawing is slightly better than units line is slightly better because Warren was defeated in first level by one of the fighters. New shops, stuff has been increased. It's the battle axes now. Strength plus 10 items. And they actually cost money now, so it's a little bit more, but still 20 of each. 20 of those keeps elements visible, and 20 of the tiaras, which should be intelligence. I can spend 4,000 easily due to the fact that enemy stats have been increased. That actually matters quite a bit. Alright, so now we just have to go. Makes stats much more level up, not quite as OP as He's done. Again, since I'm not sure how much I said in the first video, the second video that I lost compared to the first one, reiterating a few things. One is that, like I said, I make a habit of sorts of trying my hardest to use as many different unit types as possible. I don't just go for the Muse, Paladin, etc. whatnot. I always make use of large units, at least one of each, if at all possible. Same with regular classes and whatnot. There comes a point where they like to use all the special characters as well. Some of those will go away. How many and which ones will be dependent on other things. And we'll see how that all works out. Other changes, all items have a cost now of 100 GP, so they sell for next to nothing. So you can't bomb on healing items by selling a whole lot of, or by getting a whole lot of set just random weapons you accumulate as you go and sell them for 10, 15, 20k apiece. So pretty much all your money is going to be coming from the few story items you get, as well as the the liberation bonuses. One plus 10 strength to give them a decent leg up rather on the competition, because that actually matters. If you don't equip items and buy items like this, it actually makes a significant amount of difference as far as everything goes. You said Zom wanted this to be difficult, which I'm sure it will be, because in regular Hardtype, especially leveling some of the weaker units in areas like first time you're facing dragons and stuff like that, there is a huge, just utterly massive difference in the amount of the power level of enemies and use units. You need to buy more battle stats, it looks like. Again, not too easy. You can spread out a bit. This temple as soon as I can. Up ahead to the left. Matters. Ooh. So the prioritization of money is going to make things a little different. I also was told on the third stage there is going to be a mystery item of sorts, I'm not sure what. Full card always good, lump is always good, increases drops, and chance of getting items in temples. So also, it's half the price of a revive. Reviving is half the cost of the revive item. It's half the cost of the revive itself. One thing I will definitely make a change on as we go along is I definitely want to have multiple units capable of being leaders in almost all of my units as soon as I can. It's going to get really expensive if, bad luck happens or something does and they manage to take out the unit leader, then you will retreat. Like I said, as it is right now, I cannot buy a revive at all. I seriously don't have money for it, which matters. So, said, the choke point areas are still mostly the same as they are in the original hotel. What I mean by that is, as you play through Ogre Battle, you know, pretty much each stage, there are certain paths that enemies tend to follow. And if you put people on a particular path, units there, they'll of course get them, keep them given to your base, and often they're based around by town, which gives you a whole lot of options in that regard. What did I miss? Got you guys. Get you. Got you guys. Got you. That's just the shield pretty much. 1, 2, 3 more battle spots, which is nice. 100 out. Offers there. And this should be able to equalize stats here. And you notice how we're doing a lot of pausing. Like the very first thing you do at the beginning of each stage is pause, remember stuff. So, okay, that's what this is, that's what that is, etc. Oh. Alright. Damage for the temple, which everyone. Into the temple. Selfie. Just back to the temple. And moving there, you're fine. I'm also not shy about is using secure parts that are completed. It gives them to you for a reason, they're there to use, but we'll try and save a lot of bosses, depending on various other things. Just because some of the bosses are just literally insane. That has stuff. This is Hellhounds are probably the best units to start with, having amazing stats and just really good at everything. They were not changed much from the original. They're one of the few classes that remain unaltered, which gives them a lot of power considering other things. Because in the original game, the Hellhounds and their upgraded home servers were about the only actual units you really wanted that was left in the entire game. They were good enough, they got their 3 attacks early, they do good damage, they can have enough HP to take a couple hits, and they can, evade a lot of attacks, they have pretty good resistance to everything. They just overall look extremely solid. Their HP has been reduced a little bit, so they're not quite as OP as they were in the original, but they're still significantly better than most of the competition. Alright, now that unit got really bad, so step them back a bit. So most units should have gone to the bottom.
Write it out.
Unfortunately, because the way we're doing it, you're not going to be able to take out. Knight won't be able to get hits on the first. Yeah. That's it. I try to give most of my units some form of target damage. That is all the throws and whatnot, just like this here. It's irritating to have an enemy just hold that you can't attack. Yeah. Unit will go in here. All units, guns, and downforce. Downforce are significantly better than a lot of our early units because they have a hit all. It's full and they have zero stack to compensate, but it's still full. My targets.
Fight it out.
I don't remember what the weaknesses of these guys are. Get damage either way. Especially in very, very early stages, large characters are getting really difficult because the amount of attacks they get and the other benefits that they do give to the team. Large characters are quite great. Especially when you first see the upgraded ones. I remember going on Hardtype, and the formations are more the same for a while, so it's changed. You're looking at stuff like, say, you first face fire giants in the garden, and they're just ridiculous. They're level 7, the stats are amazing, and they're just extremely difficult to pretty much anything. Fire elemental doesn't seem the worst, it seems great, but it seems the worst either. Keep it out. Again, I'm not entirely certain about resistance. There's a lot of enemies in this back, and that's been quite a while.
Find out.
Very choice feeling. Burning. What is burning? Strength, intelligence, fire, custom strength, and stamina. Let's see. Intelligence same as the terror, but also the strength, which is going to reduce weakness, which makes it want to use it. Oh, pretty nice strength level. That means we know all of those outside out here. Hero, here, right up. See, we got number. There's one even more to see.
Fight it out.
This that beats. Sure. No, hold on. Also, again, not sure if I should do this, but I will be referencing on my computer the Sulphur's wonderful battle pack for hidden item rotation, special character movements, etc. A ton of great information about whatever version of Ogre you're playing as they drastically help everything. I mean, this is more multi rebalance, the core game is the same. You still go the same route, you still do the same whatever. Makes quite a bit of difference actually. Just we don't know what all the accounts and stuff are. 6 to 7 stages or whatever, how you did it once. It's a lot to remember. I played the game a decent bit, but my memory's good, it's not that good. Goblin is clearly showing its strength here. Goblin's being tanky. One of the things that I discussed when I originally was talking to Zom about the mod in general, because we had a lot of discussions about this and things that should be changed. Large characters is one of the big things, because taking up 2 slots is already a liability because I need to be significantly better. Certain things that we can call the Recon is that the goblins need to be significantly better. Whoops. Apologize about that. They got more HP, more int, so they don't die immediately to magic. I think the resistances have been increased a little bit, so they're defensively better. and you know, more HP obviously, and they have an okay HP build, so they don't just get one-shotted by spells the entire game. It's still their biggest weakness, but they can actually at least take a hit, which they cannot do.
Fight it out.
This unit hopefully. So this unit will be doing a significant amount of cleanup duty. We will be adding this unit to replace Week's Justice on the poem. We will be adding over this unit as soon as we get Miller to the next stage. Just because of the significant. So I like to use all the large characters and stuff to see what you want. They are fortunately now I have to charge to stop.
Fight it out.
Unless I want to protect the leader, I think it's better than attack. So, let's see. Lightning, or is it just many things, or it could be very easy. Maybe something. Quite as much damage as the weapon and coverage is more than the same. Also, all the tarot cards also get experience to the opinion leader, which is something to be careful of. Normally, I use them generally at the beginning of battle. I hate the Death Tarot. It's extremely powerful in a lot of cases. As soon as something's ordered less than half, you can just destroy it, especially pumpkins. However, the fact that killing units that affects tarot cards isn't so that the leader killed them, it really messes your alignment. It's very, very easy to bottom out. It's so hard to once you get really evil, it's hard to bounce back. It's another reason why this play, thinking there's a good chance I won't get the nav, just because I'm going to have to wait till so late to get her, though she is by far the best in-base character you're going to get as far as special characters, which is insane. It still is something that's concerning, because you either have to wait till you get pretty much every other special character to get her, which usually is after full roll and double air, which is a long time into the game. Compared to, you know, I get it when I can first have it available, when I have this cast line C, before I can do anything, then I have to try and get alignment and everything up between them. Now, if, this is a big if, I can manage to drop on the reputation is easy. Getting that back up is a little difficult, but it's not too terrible. If I don't do anything with my opinion, it's basically just leave them to essentially rot. Until that point, I can do a whole lot. It's just the levels are going to have huge incentive. Get to them beforehand. They are. I'll make that unit. I'm okay with this.
Fight it out.
So I have an Empress card. Should be able to cut them off. That weak tactics. One thing I make a habit of doing, and one thing is on one is in the mod was stop getting like maybe one or two really powerful units of all these really great characters and just steamrolling everything with a 5-5 pushing unit. I have never, in all the years I've had open, I forgot actually how many as an ES show you have to do the state side, ever did that, like ever, despite the many times I've done this. I certainly see how it's very viable. Just put your best items and your best characters together and make super units. I mean, I can clearly see where that could be an extremely potent strategy. Just never did it, because I like using a bunch of different units. I mean, yes, you could go the Princess Lich, Drake Glue, unit and just laugh at everything. but I kept a little more fun than that,
Fight it out.
you know, and use one option. If you have an entire army, you have 100 characters to use in a game, even though you can only at most use a field 50 of them. At most, it's still a significant amount. Now see here, I kind of want to use the tarot card, but until she heals herself out of because of the damage I'm going to potentially do with it. Never mind. That's my fault. She'll switch tactics. Alright, by the numbers, we will have Wildman, Griffin, and Wizard. So, not everything stays the same. And, of course, this one kill them, but since I didn't see the weak point, it's Ice. Ice has been making some weak point significant more monsters too. The reason for that being it was extremely, like, not there for most of the original. Like, Ice was not much of a weakness in the original at all, very few things that we ever besides. So, in the way of counteracting that,
Fight it
I'm
out.
using an Empress card here after a hit or two to heal up. Otherwise, this is extremely risky. Thankfully, they should not. Strong. Nice. Let's hit one more time and use it. Next one. Almost near the beep there, kind of scared me. Oh. Thankfully, this unit has another person I can put as leader. It's 17 HP. And dims the brakes. Didn't need an advantage surviving it, so that's okay. I will continue to use this unit, it's not funny. Stasha, the healing thing, one thing I rarely do in again, my game run, even when I was using Hardtype, which I thought was quite odd, was I very, very rarely used clerics and units, barring the 4th stage, Focal Force, because 18 zillion undead. Because you need to put natural attack, and you have that usually shoot magic weapons and that magic weapons. That matters quite a bit. Really want to drop that Amazon for one. So shot. Make a witch. I like witches. People that share the witch siren thing have attacks with even the potential to have 2 hit balls early. It only happens like 1/8 of the time. It's so powerful early on. Dark Elemental wasn't the greatest by any means. There's a lot of things that resist it, but it's still quite good. Yeah. Star Heroes. I don't want to sell that. Slash with this unit and should take it out with illusion. Yeah, my goal is going to be in general to take no more than 2 days to clear any particular stage. Some of the bigger stages that might be a problem, but at that point, money is going to be simply less of an issue. I think it's really important right now to make happen on the screen, with the only money you get being from the main town. So I think there's a lot of things that could potentially go wrong. I do want to make that kind of Titan 2 that's going to get some kills in here and stuff that have, low alignments. See, it shouldn't be too difficult to arrange as it goes along. Here's the issue. I think that needs to revive, so we're going to kill this shit. Can I get him about there? I'm not sorry again. laptop goes into power saver very easily. And generally it's a good thing, it's just irritating. That happens sometimes, because I do apologize to everyone. But I'd be lazy to go and make sure it's settings at the time, hoping things will happen. So, and of course, now I think I can slide this unit back. A little bit of luck, I should be able to get here, look what they do.
Fight it out.
This will be interesting. So this is my water unit. I am a big fan of always having a water unit. You wouldn't. It seems a lot of ways that there's not a whole lot of water stages. There's only two really big water stages with the White Sea and Castle Sea. However, there's rivers everywhere, lakes everywhere. Provided you can get the unit to that particular place, it can be amazing. Generally, you're significantly better on water too. We're fighting a hell on that night, which is just pretty much a recipe for bad stuff to happen. But we've taken it. Now, I may have to run that high speed to finish them again. I'm going to get their second. Where are we at? There's at least two left. Rock. Alright, this particular unit I have to retreat to town because the two spells take a huge toll, which makes them much less effective. However,
Fight it out.
Philip's unit will also retreat to town after this. They will actually sit by the water unit because that should be coming up. Like I said, there's generally two kind of sort of paths in these tentacles. This particular unit, they go to the town, they have 3 units, and they go to that water. But also, sometimes depends where the opinion leader is. I'm not exactly sure which units are set to, hey, go kill the opinion leader, and other ones are set to do something else. But and she, if she had stats, could easily. So I gotta go back here. This unit, I think, is a reasonable chance. That's my condition. Yeah, we should be.
Fight it out.
So Griffin is a problem. No problem out of these. Use one of these to start. Griffins and cockatrices later are the most problematic units I have ran into, barring enemy dragons, because when the way the stats are done in the game, whenever you have, say, like a promoted unit, like any enemy wizard you fight, will have worked as if they were a wizard the entire game. What that means now is they are going to have better stats than your fight to be raised into wizard because they have come down with a fight or whatever else you have. That makes a big difference a lot of times. Just keep this one together. I want to waste the spell on 6 HP and killing the shot. Hopefully, which is good because she needs a little boost to her charisma. Yay! Charisma. Sounds fun. My charisma goes on 46, which is 2 up with less change, to 8. We're not by 2, I'm not too far. A couple more levels, and I might be able to get the ability with her. Yeah,
Fight it out.
one make her a witch. Then this unit would be pretty solid. It comes down as a nice starting way to be able. Worms need weaker, some good messed up this right here. We'll kill this unit without going pretty much. Okay, still okay though. One hit left, but and there's a real kill. Unfortunately now, my cricket happens out hit. Happens. Alignment's good, just need a little more charisma, that's easy enough to fix. This unit, we'll cross behind this one. 2D. This unit now, it's 3 2s. Nobody seems to want to go for that unit, so alright, let's keep that up. And we'll go HU. So I will remove a couple of units. This is a semi-risk maneuver. What's going to happen? I'm going to kill an enemy and they're going to bounce back towards base. Which makes it hard to get. However, I think I'm okay with I'm okay with that if it happens. Basically, a lot of battles. Just short battles. Let's move up to here. The enemy halfway, then they block over the water. Excellent. Hopefully they'll direct most of their attacks at the octopus, which will take very little damage. I'd much rather occasionally throw an attack that way to help get rid of the giants, because the giants are much more concerned. Cleric is irritating, but basically all the cleric is doing is, you know, making the fight longer. They're not an offensive threat. And rarely does it come down to the wire enough that the healing to guys give an extra attack or two is going to be that much of a difference. Especially like this, we're going to kill the shoot this time. See, we took care of her, but still they missed the attack, so it's worth it. Retreat, which is fine. This is the hell hunt. This unit's gonna be low time. Everybody have one. Strong. Still even strong. Just because they're going to dodge most of the attacks. So, lightning was something that was extremely nervous for stuff along. So much stuff was weak against lightning. Or at lower resistance, it was like one of the weaks per second. It's like pretty much every member of the fighter tree, which is most of the human type classes in the game, was weak to lightning. These guys, I think, were originally weak to lightning. Octopi were weak to lightning. It was just really bad. If it wasn't their weakest, it was their second weakest element. And that made a lot of difficulties when it came down to it. And it made, it's another thing that made muses, which are fantastic, even more OP. Again, my style of play, I usually have at most 2 muses. You know, depending on various other factors, just because I like the variety, and they're really, really good. There's no denying that muses are fantastic, they still are. They've been nerfed somewhat, but they're still really, really good. We may have to retreat from this battle if she has leader tactics. I think this should be some sections. 19. Okay, I'm okay with 19. She also gets approximately 8 billion attacks. Alright, tactics are set to strong numbers, which is losing that guy doesn't affect things too much. It's also nice to know that I'm not in a point where I'm about, oh, shoot him like that. will be retreating after this to heal because I don't know, finding this is still getting it's quite dangerous for some of the units. Again, as I said, large units are really, really helpful. Especially helpful. They scale much better, but they are borderline broken just because they do so much damage compared to everything else that you have access to. Kill in front for now. Clear that mess up.
Fight it out.
That always sucks. He said, which is our risk. I personally think they're worth it. Either way, they either do really good damage or they can take out a unit. It does kind of suck sometimes. Yeah, so like that is ridiculous, the amount of damage that is done. So much better than anything else this one can hope to do. You know, Double Phantom is just insane. They also have a ridiculously high base luck, which helps with a lot of things as well. Now, see, I'm going to really need to put back to take out this witch. I really don't like him to fight, but at this point, we really need it.
Fight it out.
Again, all these units have the weekends, so they can come. Okay, so it's too bad I can always go for it. Another thing I have a great respect for, especially in this spot now that I have quite a bit of the lack of healing and stuff, is the Fortune Arrow has been a huge lifesaver on any number of occasions. It allows a high agility unit to get in and basically ground free attacks, and force enemies to run and come back, and they can finish it, or we can just let someone else finish it with no penalties. Basically, it's very similar to the high agility units, just having a princess. And I will gladly spend a tarot card anytime in princess. That's no problem at all. You don't have to think about that.
Fight it out.
Again, looking at this, depending on tactics, this may be a fortune attack. That's a lot of damage. Sweet. Alright, we should be fine. Attack shouldn't do enough. Ooh. Risky. Hit. You have good ability. Ooh, thank goodness. That was dangerous. Normal versions right now, I wouldn't be using healing items. These guys, it's not worth it. We'll just rotate them slightly.
Fight it out.
Alright, this Long Witch, I have 4, I believe. It's a unit leader. Won't be a problem. Aw, I missed. This one really likes Phantom. Still might kill it, actually. Ooh, chance of making 21. Okay, that's fine. That'll be the one grip I keep. That'll be the sacrifices. Still level 3, that's fine. Slight bump in alignment is fine. Holy. fun. Starting to get better. A lot of these units are really can't push the game.
Write it out.
So it's just very nice. Feel just fine. This is another unit that, you know, it's not hard per se, but them defense. And I have much better frontliners than I do with other units here. Which I need to say kids are doing better than Americans at this point in the game. Good, they're not silly yet. Once they start getting their innovation and all these going first, they can get really powerful really almost like a tree.
Write it out.
Water unit versus Beastman unit, which has, yep, we're good. These last two units, the ones that are showing on the map, are really good. Cost. Try to get the finish in one fight. Maximize the amount of value of the stage ball. I will return to the stage after I beat it, which will punch for dragons. I want to do dragons. That may prove to be somewhat frustrating, the fact that sometimes we have our dragons. Of course, that's what I do. Hope no one lose recording this time. Send money unit to garden base. And start moving you. I think that's the unit. Really don't want my unit to kill it. How much HP? She has 106 full HP.
Liberation.
Useful, but you know, I don't need to. I'm speeding through these texts. If anyone wants me to slow down, please say some comments. I've read them all a zillion times, like that. Ooh. I did not get this fight. We're still level 2, so yeah. Best chance.
Write it out.
Awesome. This shouldn't be dead. Thank God they do not have the retreat by stupid AI, which is frustrating beyond all hell. Damn it. Kill him, son of a bitch. Kill him, son of a bitch. 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks, stop them to it. Yay! Card, which is card awesome. Yeah, that's super needed, but I would like to have one. Actually, I maybe should get another channel to start.
Liberation.
Let's attack this. Take a little bit extra. Yay! And one hitting. Let's look for it's up there. So just this today. And now, so it's up later. filter reach. Hey! Now, these story secrets have absolutely no effect on the story. They're just there to tell the story. A significant amount of bosses have a special
Fight it
person
out.
they want you fighting with and all that. So, one's defeated. Should start. Seems good. 100 damage, 10 attacks, 2 points. Leave you all in reach. Yep, my fighter. That's it. You should one did anyway. You should be your first fighter. You and probably was on the stuff. Shall die? Don't really care. Killing Volans. That was good. Restrictions. And that's the goal. Try and kill most people most places in one particular day. Makes things better overall. Bonus. How much did you do? 17. Yep. So slightly more than I did. File. Yeah, at least 2 of them. Good strength. I'm going to use this. Who else becoming wants is Very well start at level 3, so they actually have some chance of doing something. There's no 60, 94 is better. Alright. Come back to something good, blah blah blah, yada yada. I didn't kill anything, so it's base. That's good though, so. Still, something man. I need a dragon. Thank you. So, barring dragon hunting, that'll be the end. Hopefully this one on board front. See, I don't know if I actually have to do that to trigger that particular sequence there or what, but I always do it anyways. I honestly do not know if triggering that actually is the big thing that matters. So the third being a guy that was fought against people trying to be evil. Funny enough, as long as you just one good unit proliferating and whatnot, it's very possible to be totally and utterly evil and still get, you know, max reputation. So, despite the fact that you're a despicable person, the people can still love you. Because you just send the paladins and clerics in first, and then you devils in later. Alright. See, I don't mind if we kill these too much either. You guys only one what this is. So. Oh, that would have hit that man. Plus, there's always a chance of random item drop. Which, again, not a terrible thing, but anyway, I said before. Good job. Son of Dragos, son of Dragos, son of Dragos. Dragos is smaller. You are level 5 now, 48. Getting there. I don't know which ones. All these. Which charisma 50 plus, alignment 60. Okay, she needs a little bit more. I don't think I can kill her. Okay. Alignment's in the perfect spot to be, you know, badass. Alright. That's a keep going. A little more charisma. Who knows in the next chapter? I thought it was here. I need 3 dragons. Okay. Good thing is, the bad thing that I look at, you can't really effectively grind on randoms. They're not terrible in some cases to get them hung up. One good way to get them hung up a lot of times, especially low levels, is in the 4th stage, go before falling in bed, fight some randoms, just before cleric in the party and a bunch of low level units, and set tactics are really strong and just kill them dead. They will level up quickly, provided you keep your people healed. You know, you're just fighting randoms, there's no real penalty for staying, but slight reputation decrease. Maybe a point, I'm not certain. But if you, stay in town, then you do. But since you're not getting tribute, it's not actually costing you physical money. Just something. Another thing is to note in the hack again, is pretty much every class can promote. Like all goblins can promote, fine. Giants can promote, fine. Though you have to go from giant to titan. You don't take fire or ice. You don't have to get there straight to titan.
Write it out.
Undead can promote. Halloweens can promote without items. Liches can. Liches, princesses, dragoners, and sorcerers cannot promote without items. However, top-tier dragons can. Werewolves can promote the tiger meditation and find a full moon, but you have a really hard time finding a full moon. Just recruit them in intangible, So, there's one. Come on, Phil, be a ball, be a pal. Give me dragons. Need 2 more. Which reminds me. I don't want my affinity units, we're going to kill them, so. One less attack just to make sure power names from I don't want that. It's a race, we'll go first. As I start getting special characters and whatnot, as this goes along, you can notice me one more replacing off and taking the special character and just grabbing, say, Aisha or something, putting her in the unit, replacing one player or something. That makes things makes the way I do it. So I want to use all the special characters because they're special. But also, due to the deployment cost on the stats are done now, when I get, say, the rock goblin called Dash, the goblin can be, stats are likely to be better than a standard goblin I raise to a rock goblin. So because of that, I can actually take that rock goblin and solve my goblin because stats are better. Without worrying about the, almost double deployment cost sometimes. That I think is really cool, because otherwise, most of the units you get at higher levels that come with someone are just worthless. I mean, their stats aren't really that better to make up enough difference, because money is such a huge issue. Also, I can actually use the Dragoons and the Generals all without going broke on the stage. Because in my original thing, Hardtype, in 4 round which has the most tribute of any stage, having my entire army deployed, I still could not get. I was still losing money every turn. Alright. Dragons. So much better than this. I'm only. Alright. Save. Which one needs less strength, less agility, less HP, barrels. Bye-bye. Hello, dragon. Dragon. Let's see. I want a higher strength dragon to tank more. Overall, just better, so we'll take the best. Dean. Never did anything, you're useless. He died immediately. Would be somewhat better, still not much. And I a few hours. Kick you. Now, there's an experiment here, because of the increased stats. Is the intelligence is better than strength. I just want to put this giant back. Let's see what it works having more covered with that. Alright, what other this unit is total jump, so that unit has a little increase. This unit needs didn't even equip them. Wow. Striker. Dragon. This obviously needs the frontliner of the dragon more. I missed a quick initiative. Left. 3 dice, guys. 1. All the dice that way. Sharom, someone uses Sharom. Alright. That will be a neutral dragon unit. This will be holy dragon unit. Did equip this dragon with one more. Is that one? Oh, I've been fighting. Ooh, no. Again, this last 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the shit out there. And this several units, so. This is why you should do this. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, so I need 5 more sticks. We'll find those, and that'll be the end of it. Get those quick, and that'll be the end of the video. I said I'm trying to do this as much 110 as I can, like it's the very first stage of the year. The fact that pack has changed since then, due to some issues, which is still fine because. Yeah. Then they're to bed, bring it to you, give me a simple reading routine which I can then. I said 5, right? Sounds right? Sure, 5. Good. I said 5,000 watt per minute. Prevent that. Dragon. Beast. Alright. How much it's gonna be when I find cannabis before I stick in? Okay. Probably be an issue. It's likely to like that. And again, that can be another icon that's not unique. I can move my Diana somewhere else if I need to. Again, this is just an OCD thing of mine. I'd like having as many different unit leaders as possible. I don't know. Diana. canvas, and this should go top here. And then that'll give me a canvas head, and that'll make it a little distance. And I just have... Oh, good. Excellent. That's the plan. Alright. All equipped, ready to go now, finally. Map. Alright, that'll be it, everyone. Thanks for watching.